guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you guys some products that I recently repurchased. Oh yes, I recently did a few different orders and I found myself like kind of browsing through and going like, yep, I need that back in my life. Okay, I can't live without this. I need it. Or like, I will never go without this product. Restock, right? So a lot of these products, classics, these have been, at least if not the first repurchase, multiple repurchases. And I really wanted to share this with you because much like my empties videos, you know, really being transparent about products that I've used up and doing that real full review, I really like to share products that I just can't get enough of. I can't stop using. I don't want them out of my life. These are really products that I think go above and beyond. And as much as we love the new stuff, as much as we love discovering unheard of products and brands before, it is super valuable to know the products that like you will just go back for time and time again. So if you are so ready to find out what I just repurchased, give the video a big thumbs up and let's get started. So first up is Misha Time Revolution First Treatment Essence. Oh yes, this is probably one of the most famous first essences available. This is like one of the products that really put first essences, like that whole concept of an essence that goes first. This is what put it on the map. And I actually tried it way back when it kind of first became introduced into our consciousness. What am I saying? I tried it like when it first came out and I really liked it then. It's actually gone through a couple of reformulations, but I really enjoy this current one so much. Nice minimal ingredients list. It's got some brightening in it. I believe it's niacinamide. There's some really good barrier supportive ingredients in here. And it's one of those great first essences that's still super featherweight on the skin. It really preps your skin to absorb all the other skincare products really effectively. Like first essences have a very distinctive kind of thin sort of feeling, right? That very different from a toner, very thin feeling on the skin. This has that, but it also combines that feeling with some hydration, you know? So this really is that nice first step to prep your skin, get a little bit of that brightening going on, get a little bit of that barrier supportive ingredients into your skin, and get some hydration. You know, so good when your skin's so thirsty, so dehydrated. It just craves that hydration. This is a great one to start your routine off with. And I'm sure you know what the next one is. I love this product. I talk about it all the time. I recommend it so much, and I actually have not had it in my life for such a long time. So this is like a very special moment in my life, and that is the Misha Time Revolution Artemisia First Treatment Essence. Yes, finally. Oh, I missed you. This is an amazing, amazing product. Now, I do believe this is the very first Mugwort product I ever tried last year. What? Yeah, and you know how intense my love is, and this is what started it. So I'm really excited to have this back. This is very different from the other Misha essence. This is just Mugwort. Just Mugwort, double fermented, 100% Mugwort. Yeah, we got a little preservative in here. We got a little bit of water, maybe a touch of glycerin for some, you know, absorbency, but really nothing else. There's no brighteners in here, no niacinamide, there's no other extracts, there's no other anything. It's just Mugwort. Star ingredient is Mugwort, and my skin and Mugwort, what a match made in heaven, because not only is it so sensitive, skin friendly, it's got a lot of calming properties and skin soothing properties to it. It also is really good if you suffer from redness. I do have a lot of redness on my skin. I don't know if I have rosacea. I don't know, but if you have rosacea, you'll love this. If you just have a little bit of natural redness on your skin or just prone to kind of reddened skin, you're gonna love this because Mugwort can really calm that down. If you have acne, Mugwort is really, really good anti-inflammatory ingredient. I have been noticing that there are some people who respond a little bit better to Centella and some people who respond a little bit better to Mugwort because they are quite similar. They do have some differences, but they are quite similar in a lot of their main benefits for skin. And I like Centella. Centella's been great for my skin too, but something about Mugwort just pushes it over the top. It's just a little bit better for my skin. When I was going through so like such damaged skin when I really started to realize what essential oils, like my skin and essential oils do not go together. That's why I always use non-essential oil skincare, because I used to use it and it really pissed off my skin, and it took me a long time to figure that out. And it really just damaged my skin. Mugwort was one of those ingredients that rescued my skin at that time. So there's like an emotional bond to this ingredient and this particular product, but also just the fact that it just continues to serve my skin time after time after time. This is probably my top favorite product for Mugwort. This is the best way to get a lot of Mugwort into your skin because it's double fermented. It's kind of supercharged. It kind of works faster. It kind of boosts the benefits. I can't recommend this enough. It's become super popular over the last year, and I'm glad other people are seeing just how amazing this is. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you are back in my life. This is literally the video of classic hits here. Do you know what's up next? I'm sure you can. Toner. What toner does she always talk about? Why, the Keep Cool and Soothe Bamboo Toner is what she always talks. Yes. So much yes. So much yes. Toners are one of those products that have just made the biggest difference to my skincare routines. This is the product that makes the biggest difference to my skin. Always suffering from dehydration here. I need a lot of hydration, and I need it very early in my skincare routine. Layering up toner was just the most massive game changer for me, like ever. It really was. And I've just found that there's a very specific type of toner that works for my skin, and it's not one particular ingredient or one particular texture, but it's just about certain formulations that can just really deeply hydrate the skin. Not just feels really watery and refreshing, but really gets in there deeply. And those who have a you know, like what I say, a thirsty dragon underneath your skin, you suffer from a lot of dehydration or transepidermal water loss, you know what thirsty skin feels like. And what really made me fall in love with the Keep Cool and Soothe Bamboo Toner, it's a toner that gets in there deep. It is a very watery and light texture. It's really easy to do the 7 skin method with this one. Layer this up multiple times without building up any thickness or grease on the skin. But once you get this beautiful little watery baby onto your skin, it just gets in deep and it just fills your skin with hydration at a really deep level. Very special. It could be the bamboo water. There is 85% of bamboo water in here. Tons of amino acids, natural moisturizing factors in this one. Some really great soothing extracts in here as well, including cypress extract, which I found to be a really nice calming anti-irritation type of ingredient. So this is also one of those products, if you have dehydration with a little bit of irritation on your skin, this is a beautiful one too, because it does have that little hint of calming to it. I can't recommend this enough. I have no idea how many bottles I've used. A lot. It's so many. I have one open now. This is another completely unopened bottle that I have. I will continue to repurchase it. I have not found anything that has been better than this for me personally. I just haven't. I haven't found a better toner. There's lots of other toners I like, lots of other toners I use, but a better one, I haven't found it yet. I think it's no secret that I am a fan of Klairs products. I have repurchased their fundamental water oil drop, the name. No oils contained in here. This is a serum that claims to bring all of the benefits of a facial oil, all the nourishment and moisture and skin balancing, without the drawbacks like greasiness, richness at the top, shininess, heavy thickness on the skin. So very interesting claim, right? And the texture really lives up to that because it's quite runny. And at first it feels hydrating on the skin. It has really good absorption, but it does feel like once it gets like absorbed in the skin, your skin feels like filled with moisture and nourishment, like plumped with moisture, but in still a very lightweight way. You know, this is a nice hydrating on the top serum, but protective once it's absorbed. But I do have to kind of make the distinction that there is a glowiness to the finish of this serum. It will leave you just a little like glass skin, not super shiny, not greasy, not oily, but just there's a little bit of like a shine or dewiness to the skin that it leaves. I think it's really pretty, but I gotta say that because they claim that there's no shininess, and for one person's glass skin could be another person's shininess. This is something I used last summer, like towards the end of last summer, and it actually is a pretty good summer serum. You know, I think we always go towards the really light, really hydrating products, myself included. But this is one of those ones, if you need moisture in your routine, but you gotta find it in a lighter format, this is it. So I do have quite a few serums open right now. There's a few that I want to finish first, and then I'm gonna put this into my routine really, really soon. I can't wait because it's got really, really good peptides in it. It's got beautiful calming extracts in it. It's got tons of antioxidants. Like, this is such a beautifully formulated serum, such a beautiful texture. I'm such a fan, and I have it back in my life, and I'm so excited. Speaking of Klairs Fundamental, their Fundamental Eye Awakening Gel. Now, I actually repurchased this now about a month or so ago, so you've seen me talk about this recently. When I emptied my first bottle of this in the spring, I got obsessed with it. I was like, I'm missing this so much. I was itching to repurchase it, but I really wanted to focus on some other products, finishing them up before I got yet another eye cream, right? So I was like, I was trying to be patient, but I was really looking forward to the day that eye cream got a little bit lower and I could purchase this. And that day finally came, and it was really like the best timing too, because this texture, this gel texture, beautiful for summertime. I mean, I think it's beautiful year round, but particularly in the summertime when you don't want that heaviness on your skin. You just can't tolerate it. This is beautiful for that. It is light, it is refreshing, it is cooling, it is plumping, it is hydrating deeply, but it is enough for the eye area. It's enough to keep that eye area balanced, protected. It's not super occlusive, but it does protect the eye area. It keeps that skin really happy, but it's not heavy, it's not thick, it's not greasy, and conversely, it's not one of those gel textures that feel like, oh, I just put a little bit on and oh, it just went away. You know what I'm saying? Jam-packed full of peptides, jam-packed full of antioxidants. We've got some really great ingredients in here. Beautiful texture. It's going to work for pretty much all skin types all year round. This is also one of those products I sometimes, when I get real extra, I like to combine this with another eye cream. So not necessary. Combine this with another like thicker creamy eye cream on top. If you really want to do some double duty, you can do that. It's a nice pair with the Klairs Nourishing Eye Butter from the Fundamental line as well, but you can pair it with any kind of creamy eye cream that you have on hand. Anyways, I find the texture to be great on its own, versatile to layer up with other products. Just there's so many possibilities with this. It performs really nicely for my eye area, and like I said, I was really obsessed with it. I couldn't wait to get it back, and I've just been so pleased to have it back in my life again. Stratia Liquid Gold and their Fortify facial oil. I talk about these products all the time. Liquid Gold, ceramides, cholesterol, fatty acids. I mean, this is what I recommend to anybody who is struggling with a weak or damaged moisture barrier. This is going to get you back on track because this gives your moisture barrier everything it needs to heal up. However, I've went through that process a really long time ago, and yet I'm still using Liquid Gold. Like, why is that? Because it keeps my moisture barrier strong. This is just something that makes my skin feel, I don't want to say that it makes it like infallible, but it just really makes my skin feel like you can take it. You know what I mean? Especially starting my tretinoin journey earlier this year. This is this is indispensable because that's a type of ingredient that can really push your moisture barrier. Things like real aggressive vitamin C's, real aggressive exfoliating routines. Like, it is nice to have something that is very repairing like this on hand to keep your skin barrier strong. Fortify, their facial oil, jam-packed full of fatty acids. Now, you know, I always say ceramides, cholesterol, fatty acids. So this is a really great facial oil blend. Lots of fatty acids in here, high linoleic acid oils, plus a touch of oleic acid. So very moisturizing and nourishing. Tsubaki oil as well as Tamanu oils, really good to kind of just help brighten up the skin. Really good for acne prone skin as well. So anyways, I use both of these nightly, and like I said, I can't be without these. So when I start to get low, definitely repurchasing, definitely getting backups ready and in place. So had to do a shout out to these because I've been using these for many years. Now sunscreen. You know, I really talk so much about Purito. Here it is, more Purito ready to go. I mean, for nearly a year, because this came out in August, so basically since it was released, I've been using this sunscreen, and this is really my main bee. You know what I mean? I always use this sunscreen. I have been testing out a bunch of new ones. I've actually discovered some new ones that I really like, but I mean, you can't ignore the fact that this is the only sunscreen I talk about, and here it is yet again, ready to go when the time is right. Nivea Sun Super Water Gel. This is a Japanese sunscreen, and this is actually a refill. This is a very common practice in Japanese beauty. A lot of like shampoos and sunscreens, things like that, they will sell refills, and I like that concept. So anyways, this is my body sunscreen I've been using for 6 years or something to that effect. It's been a really long time. I don't really search for other body sunscreens because this works so well. I will tell you, no fragrance essential oils. There's some alcohol in this one. On my body, I don't mind that, and actually it's kind of helpful because you put this on and it absorbs into your skin super quickly. So there's no like dry time where you're just like, don't touch anything, don't put your clothes on, don't do like, nothing like that. No greasiness to this one. It just sinks right into your skin. I don't feel like this aggravates my dry skin at all. It doesn't make my skin any drier or anything like that. So I like it, and it's really easy to reapply because it's such a thin, textured formula, because it is, they call it a water gel, and that's a really appropriate name. So when I put this on again and again and again, it doesn't feel thick. You know, it doesn't like build up heavy or thick on my skin. I really appreciate that. And it washes, this is not waterproof by any means, but it washes off in the shower really easily. I don't have to scrub at my skin. Lip sleeping masks. I know I've shared this in the past. I have very dry, dehydrated lips, and they're very picky. Like, there's just very specific products that work for me. Now, I am not an expert in lip skin. I don't really know that much about like what ingredients work and why for my lips, but I just know there's very specific products that work for me. And I will tell you, I've noticed this in the K-beauty community. It's actually kind of funny when you think about it, but if you like read a lot of reviews or you hang around like the K-beauty community on Instagram, you'll see this. There's a really like big and like very like heated split between the people who like Laneige lip sleeping mask and the people who like Leavv lip sleeping mask. It's just so funny because people get real heated about it. They're like, I can't believe that you like Laneige. Leavv is so much better. It's not sticky and it's not gritted. And it's like, it's okay. That's what works for you. For me personally, Laneige works so well for me. Leavv is okay. Laneige is it for me, and I can't stop using it. I use it at night, I use it during the day. I have two open. One I leave on my bedside, and the other one I leave on my desk. So throughout the day, I'm reapplying Laneige lip sleeping mask. It just works so well for my lips. It keeps them protected, non-irritated, non-flaky, non-dry, non-dehydrated. It just works for me. I recently did an order with Olive Collection, and I had to stock up. So I got two new to me flavors. I haven't tried these yet. So this is the apple lime. I also got grapefruit. The other flavors that I've tried so far are the vanilla, which I have open right now, and I like it. And I have the berry. The berry is probably still my favorite, but I'm really excited to try these and see how they compare. I'm from Honey Mask, and I'm from Mugwort Mask. Now, these, I just can't be without these. Between these two, all of the conditions on my skin that could ever crop up that I would reach for a mask for are covered just between these two. And they're very pricey, in my opinion, masks. I mean, these are about $35 a pop, and yeah, that is a lot. And I'll admit, this time around, I paid full price. I did. And you know me because you know I'm like the queen of like getting a deal or like getting the affordable skincare. I'll be like, where's the discount? Where's the sale? Where's the this? I will make it work. But honestly, I have like 3 more uses of the honey mask and like maybe 5 more uses of the Mugwort mask, and I'm like getting so super low, and I just wanted to know that these were on the way, that they were sitting on my little stockpile shelf ready to be opened once I emptied them. I do not want to be one day without them because they serve my skin so well. So if you know that I paid full price for these, you know it's good. Now the honey mask, I'm going to reach for this one when I'm feeling a lot of like barrier irritation, a lot of dryness on my skin, sometimes some like redness as well. The honey mask is really good for that because this is a moisture mask. This is a mask that you put it onto your skin. You can leave it on up to an hour. I go between 30 minutes and an hour with this one. The longer you leave it on, the more moisture you get because it just infuses with your skin. It melts into your skin and really delivers moisturization, a really calming kind of moisture. I have used this when I've had acne. It does kind of help the swelling. It can help reduce redness as well. But really my main thing for this one is when my skin is just feeling dry, tight, irritated. I'm going for this one because it just infuses and protects and calms. The Mugwort mask, on the other hand, the texture on this one, it's a little bit more almost like a hydrating gel texture. It's quite a thick gel, but it's a little bit more on the hydrating side. I actually reach for this one for irritation as well, but just not super like moisture barrier focused irritation. This is also really good if you have a lot of redness on your skin, because when I wash, like if I have like a lot of redness on my skin, I put this on and then I wash it off, it immediately my skin looks calmer. Like the redness just calms down and evens out. So it's really good for that. Good if you have breakouts. Like the honey mask is okay for breakouts. I think the Mugwort mask is better. It's just Mugwort in and of itself has just got a lot of really good benefits for acne prone skin. So really calming and soothing to inflammation, really good for redness. It is good if you just have general irritation, you want a more hydrating type of format. What I really like the Mugwort mask for as well is as a shower mask, because it is that thick gel texture. It's got amazing cling to the skin, which could translate into being slightly difficult. So I will admit both of these take a little bit of extra work to wash off. The honey mask kind of can get a little filmy on you, so it's good to wash this one off with a washcloth. And the Mugwort mask, because it's got such, it clings to your skin so well, it can take some time to really break down that gel texture. But it makes it excellent for shower masking. Put this onto your face before you get into the shower. You know, avoid the spray, or, you know, if you're taking a bath, but it's really great because it does a couple of things. Number one, 2 for 1, right? You are saving time. I'm always short on time. So throw this on, you're masking, you're showering, you're cleaning, you're shaving, you're shampooing, you're done, right? Like, so I love the multitask aspect of it. But as somebody who suffers from dehydration, steamy showers actually can kind of pull a little bit of hydration from your skin. So this is a great way to kind of keep your skin protected as you're in that like kind of hot, humid environment, and keep your skin protected. It can really cut down on that like moisture loss that you might experience in the shower. So I like it for that as well. It works in the bathtub too. If you like long, luxurious baths, but sometimes your skin gets a little tight afterwards, throw the Mugwort mask on. It's gonna kind of cut down on the transepidermal water loss. So I hope you guys enjoyed taking a tour of all the products that I just cannot be without, must repurchase, and always have on hand. And I'm curious to know, do you have products like that you just like cannot be without? Let me know in the comment box below all your must-haves and must repurchases. If you enjoyed the video, but you haven't hit subscribe, please consider subscribing. I release 2 new Korean skincare focused videos every single week. Turn on those notifications because you never know when I'm gonna drop a 3rd bonus video. It does happen, so make sure notifications are on. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I hope you are healthy, happy, and safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.